There's nothing like the initial excitement when packing your bags to go on a trip. Right as a postcard, you hear your mom behind you as you're about to board the plane, but while in most faraway lands they let you come with a passport and visa, the following 10 forbidden places you are not allowed to visit aren't for anyone's eyes. Restricted area reads the sign. No trespassing beyond this point. No, we cannot go further. Maybe this list will soothe our wanderlust. Probably not. Here are the facts. Number 10. Poveglia, Italy. Venice is probably every teenage girl's dream. The Italian city offers architecture, Venetian glass, and great chocolate gelato. But there is one place in Venice where even the most passionate of dreamers cannot go: Poveglia. Strictly off-limits today, Poveglia used to be a bustling town once, but by the end of the 18th century, the deserted island located between Venice and Lido in the Venetian lagoon began storing weapons and quarantining newcomers. And after its mental asylum closed in the late 1960s, there was simply no longer any reason for anyone to stay. They say that Poveglia remains haunted today by the asylum victims and their gruesome deaths. Number 9. Cocoa Vault, Atlanta, USA. Some secrets are better left untold, and for the owners of Coca-Cola, that is the famous Coca-Cola recipe. It is stored in a large security vault in Atlanta, USA, and although it was moved from the Coca-Cola factory to Atlanta Museum in 2011, it is still only the lucky few that can get through the doors of the vault. But perhaps holding onto the recipe so tightly is just another devious advertising maneuver. After all, wouldn't somebody have figured out the ingredients by now? John Pemberton, who created the fizzy drink in the late 1880s, was a pharmacist and a master of his craft, no doubt. But in today's world of technology, we can easily copy and reproduce on a large scale. Number 8. Chapel of the Ark of the Covenant, Ethiopia. Remember Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark? Indiana should have come to Ethiopia. The Chapel of the Ark of the Covenant is said to hide inside one of the most sought-after artifacts of the Bible, the Ark of the Covenant. You probably know it was Moses who wrote the 10 Commandments. But did you know that he kept them in this 3,000-year-old Ark? There's no way of finding out whether the object is truly an original though, as the cathedral is guarded by a monk who is the only person that can go inside. Number 7. North Sentinel Island. Now close your eyes and think of a sandy beach with palm trees and coconuts just begging for you to open them up and prepare coconut juice. Here's North Sentinel Island. North Sentinel Island is one of the Andaman Islands, a cluster of islands in the Bay of Bengal. But although this coral-surrounded tropical paradise seems like the perfect spot for vacationing, it has remained virtually untouched by the outside world. Its indigenous Sentinelese people don't like to mingle with the rest of society, and after the encounter of 2 fishermen with one of the world's few remaining uncontacted tribes resulted in death, the Indian Navy started patrolling the area, making it illegal to approach the island for less than 5 nautical miles. Number 6. Cersei Island, Iceland. Cersei is every evolutionist's dream destination. The island is living evidence for the emergence of species. When half a century ago, a volcanic eruption caused a new land to appear from water, scientists were presented with the rare opportunity to witness the birth of an ecosystem from almost nothing. However, for this natural experiment to be successful, no one must interfere with its evolution process. Cersei is off-limits to everyone except a few researchers who visit for a day or two to conduct experiments. Number 5. Svalbard Global Seed Vault. From sea to land, our next stop is Norway. The island of Spitsbergen in the remote Arctic Svalbard archipelago is home to the Svalbard Global Seed Vault, a secure backup facility for the world's crop diversity. The vault provides long-term storage of duplicates of seeds conserved in gene banks around the world. We live in semi-peaceful times, but natural disasters, accidents, equipment failures, mismanagement, and God forbid war could all cause our natural resources to run out. Starving to death is not a nice way to go, and all of a sudden growing tomatoes on the rooftop of your apartment building sounds like a wise thing to do. Number 4. Mirni Diamond Mine, Russia. Yes, diamonds are forever. And here is Mirni. Mirni is a diamond mine and one of the largest man-made holes in the world. Located in eastern Siberia in Russia, this mine is 525 meters deep and 1,200 meters wide. It is so big that the airspace above it is closed to helicopters because they would get sucked in by its downward airflow. But don't get too excited just yet. The diamond mine closed in 2004 and is strictly off-limits to outsiders. Number 3. Snake Island, Brazil. Do you like snakes? Ilha da Queimada Grande is located just off the Brazilian coastline, roughly 20 miles off the shore of Sao Paulo. And as the name suggests, walking across the island, you are most likely to have an encounter with, yes, a snake. In certain parts of the island, there is 1 snake per every 3 square feet, and they aren't harmless either. The golden lacehead viper is one of the most venomous vipers in the world, and although dangerous to humans, that is not the main reason why the island is closed to the public. The snakes on the island are critically endangered, while snake smugglers can earn up to $30,000 selling snakes on the black market. Number 2. Heard Island, Australia. Sometimes when traveling, All you want is to go as far away as your feet can take you. There's something romantic about large distances. No wonder every Star Wars movie starts with a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Here's Heard Island. Heard Island is very far, far away. It's one of the most remote islands in the world. Take a boat and go straight for 7 days, and after you're done, go straight for another 7 days. Had enough yet? No? The block of ice rises 2,745 meters above sea level and can pose a challenge to even the bravest of adrenaline junkies. But all this is empty talk, as the island is off limits to visitors. Number 1. Fort Knox, Kentucky, USA. What would you get if you stacked all the gold reserves into one hiding place? Here's Fort Knox, aka the United States Bullion Depository. Fort Knox holds 4,580 metric tons of gold, as well as 10 1933 Double Eagle gold coins, a 1974 D aluminum penny, and 12 Sacagawea dollar coins. It's no wonder the federal government, which owns the gold reserves, doesn't want this $220.6 billion worth stash to become a tourist site. It makes you wonder, what other secrets have they got hiding in there? Yes, some of these things we will never know, but that's a good thing, because finding out is fun. Which forbidden place do you want to visit? Comment below and let us know. Also, check out our other videos on the left and right side of the screen. See ya!